Previously on Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
But I rather like that, because now I can rip that confidence to shreds.
Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh my god, he's tamed the little woodland critters. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the? And now back to wagging my little finger.
All the pieces of the puzzle are now in place, as Mr. Edgeworth would say.
The logic fits. Now then, any rebuttals? I never say that. I never say any rebuttals. That sounds nothing like me. The murder of the double.
Manipulating humans into fighting each other sounds just like me, right? I did the same thing to Nightly and Blaze. At any rate, there's no way the body double could have gone for a ride in my balloon. The double was crushed by the monster's head, right? And who was it that caused the monster's head to fall? Do you understand now who the body double's real killer is? The truth that I provided them with gave them a big motive for murder. Get it? Those two try to kill each other because of the truth you're so fond of.
Ah, impossible! No! The truth is a wonderful thing that gives meaning to many people's things.
Hey you! Detectives over there, hurry up and arrest this murderer. What's wrong? Why aren't you moving?
Damn.
I thought so. Just admit it. In the end, aren't you all the same as Blaze and the body double? Ignore the prime suspect and come after me without any evidence. How easily can be distorted to best suit your needs, this law you all believe in. That is by no means true. Huh, I'm not gonna arrest anyone. I should have a talk with the policeman outside. If I tell them that John Marsh is the killer, they'll be forced to take action.
Simon Keyes, your testimony isn't over yet. It's not over yet!
I'm just getting comfortable, don't worry about me. Really? I figured you'd try to stop me, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any evidence, do you? Which means there's no chance for you to win, right? But if you still plan to stop me, you should be prepared to take on this much risk.
Ah! How can you possibly have that much power over my HP bar? Ah, that much? Come on!
It's only natural. After all, the fate of the true culprit, John Marsh, is at stake here. Hey, Miles. Why don't you take a nice deep breath?
Mr. Shields, I am very calm.
At times like this, you take a breather and think back. Defense attorneys always remain calm in a pinch, and smile in the face of danger, and clap their hands like little girls. The point of contention between your logical claims lie in the body double's escape route. How's about, for example, we think of it like this. What's important isn't whether or not the body double got on the balloon, but rather, if we were to assume he did, what circumstances would have allowed for that?
He knocked him out, I think. Turn my thinking around! Maybe did you use Sleepy Z on him? Maybe that's what it was. Like my dear old daddy! Yes, son, I believe in you. Dear old Daddy Edgeworth is watching you from the afterlife. Now go, put your finger in the face of danger. Yes, Daddy! I will do your bidding, Daddy!
All I'm doing is a cheap imitation of your old man. Did it help?
Circumstance that would have allowed the body double to get on the balloon. That's right. The body double not only had a large build, but he also had a gun. Oh, in spite of that, no trace of sleeping dogs were found in his system. Okay. Which means it can't be.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you ready yet? Hope you haven't forgotten about this.
This is bad. I must bring his testimony somehow. I'm not really sure exactly. Did he take him hostage or something and then land? Like, or something? He was fighting each other just like me. I did the same thing to Nightly and Blaze. There's no way the body double could have gotten for a ride in my balloon. It's the only way the body double could have gotten off the tower.
Well, suppose that was the case. If I had carried the body double down, what's the problem with that?
So you admit it, you did carry the body double.
Let's not make a fuss over absurd opinions, Mr. Edgeworth. That's just not like you. If the body double held me at gunpoint and asked me to go on a sightseeing joyride, there's no way that could have happened. And you know that full well, don't you?
possible you negotiated with him by using the information about John as a bribe.
But he shot at me, remember? There's just no way we could negotiate.
That's true. He wouldn't have taken him hostage. He would have fucking just killed him.
In that case, if you used sleeping drugs and transported him while he was knocked out.
Nope, sorry. Oh, that was him. Allow me to ask, have they detected any traces of sleeping drugs from his body? Ah! It's no good. Can't find any openings.
Mr. Edward, isn't there something more interesting we should be talking about?
Double was crushed by the monster. Allow me to propose a question. Was the double really crushed beneath the monster's head? I'm not trying to suggest that he was already crushed, but I mean, we saw a silhouette stand up in that video, right?
Virginia's prosecutor, you sure are quick to withdraw your previous statements. Were you the one who deduced that he was crushed by the monster's head to begin with?
Dean, I certainly came to that conclusion once before. However, that was when we knew of nothing else that was capable of crushing him to death. Are we suggesting that he was crushed then by the balloon?
Knew? Why the past tense? Not like there's anything else now you know. The body double was crushed to death by the monster's head. This is an unshakable fact.
Is there nothing else? Some decisive evidence that connects this man to the crushed president.
How unsightly, Mr. Edward. Why don't you stop this useless struggle? Besides, don't you already know who the culprit is, remember?
Maybe he didn't kill him, it just knocked him out? Yes, it was that. Okay. Oh, you landed on top of him, you sneaky, clever fuck. Well, I guess, but he stood up at one point, right? We saw him stand up in that video. John was not the one who killed the body double. He was crushed by a monster.
Quit gliding around. This isn't like you at all. Oh, I get it. Since John is supposed to understand the heart of a monster.
The one who understands the heart of a monster is monsters is you.
Not even I have monsters for friends, you know. Look at these squirrels dancing around me.
Huh, stop being so modest. Didn't you have one very important friend? Monster, you can control at will. Simon Keys, you're the one who killed the body double.
That's...
The lion balloon. Monster made of cloth that can expand when it's filled with hot air. Suits you quite well, wouldn't you agree?
Sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've been fixated on your claim that you manipulated John in the body double. Probably because it's an impossible fantasy of yours. After all, even an animal tamer cannot tame the dead. The body double had already been murdered while he was on the roof. And the murder weapon was the balloon you were in. I see. Although it floats in the air, that balloon still weighs several hundred pounds. When the double threatened you on the rooftop, you landed on his ass. You merely came up with a plan to defend yourself. And that plan was to crush this motherfucker with your balloon. Oh, fuck. Whether the body double wanted to get on or that he was carrying a gun, none of that matters. Because what you carried in your balloon was the body double's corpse.
Hold on a second, Mr. Edward. You're saying the body double was killed on the roof 2 nights ago. Well, that simply doesn't match up with the time of death.
What? What did you say?
That's not like you at all, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a good look at the autopsy report. The time of death was around 11 p.m. last night.
Ah!
Last night?
See, I didn't think that was right. I mean, it just didn't make sense otherwise.
Like, he stood up. We saw him standing up in the VHS thing, right?
Can we see that? We can't see it again, but I know I saw that. Unless it was his lifeless, it wasn't his lifeless body sitting there. Maybe he knocked him out then, and then killed him with that.
That's right, the very night that Mozilla's head fell. Well, Johnny boy, come on, how about telling us the truth? You killed your father, right? I knew the feeling. You hated him, didn't you? Your father who left you all alone forever.
You're wrong. I had no idea that guy was my dad.
Not this again. Didn't I tell you personally? Myself.
Was my logic wrong?
Mr. Edworth, allow me to thank you once again for chasing down Blaze and Patricia and bringing them both to ruin. My revenge was a success, all thanks to your logic.
Only time of death matched up, then my logic would fit. Perhaps he did something to throw off the time of death?
What's more, Dan Gustavia, was it? He even took down the culprit of the IS-7 incident.
Dan Gustavia, the IS-7 incident. That's it. Gustavia killed Dover and hid his body in a block of ice. Oh. 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 What? But then wouldn't... But if that were the case, then wouldn't I have seen the block of ice surrounding him? I would have... Instead, I just saw a silhouette, but so he was frozen and, like, in the air, so it looked like he was still standing. Mr. Ustami intended to freeze the body in order to throw off the time of death. The time of death that coincided with the tea party, Mr. Ustami would have been suspected.
Ah, that is correct.
Never mind, you are a bit like your dad, aren't you?
It's a shame that I didn't get to witness his destruction.
How can you say that? So Mr. Gustavo your father, Simon?
Yeah, he was also a giant prick. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Miss Rowland keeps asking me about that day. Daddy, help me. Why would you come save me? Is it because I broke my promise with you? I didn't eat your sweets?
Aw.
He fucked up.
Hey, he got served a really bad hand in life.
I couldn't care less. My father left me all alone. Even if we share the same blood, that man is not my father.
You can't lie to me. I just say it, but like father, like son, you're the spitting image of him, Simon. Even your crazy demon laugh. The father you hated so much.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Must have been fate. By sheer coincidence, you just happened to use the exact same method your father did to throw off the victim's time of death.
And we rescued him from the refrigerator warehouse in the harbor, pal.
Oh. Refrigerator warehouse.
You're saying that I threw off the time of death? How would I have done that?
The answer lies where you hit the body double's body. This is the place where you used to hide the body. The Sunshine Warehouse. It's really fucking cold in there. Throwing out the time of death by freezing the body, along with John's kidnapping. Huh, seems that everything is coming together.
The kidnapping? Why are we going back to that? I don't know a thing about it.
Oh, forget, John was confined in a refrigerator warehouse. That's right, you kept the body double's corpse in this very same warehouse. 18 years ago, your father hid a body in the same way.
What? My father? The one who abandoned me? Did the same thing?
I know! Who would have guessed? What are the odds of that? Oh, I bet he'd be so proud of you, son. That both father and son would have used the same method. It's beautiful.
Stop it! Don't let me in with that guy! My father, I'm nothing like him! There's not a single connection between us! You may think so, but even now, your bond with Mr. Gustavia still remains. Your douchey bond. Didn't you say once before, I don't like sweets? That may have come from the shock of losing your father, don't you think? You guys have no idea what you're saying.
If you deny your father, aren't your thoughts and actions the same?
Okay, I just want to point out, seriously, I look nothing like him, though. In his young form, I look nothing like him.
I thought maybe he dyed his hair or something, but I guess not. Or wearing a wig. Really, your belief of sacrificing others to protect yourself. And finally, your crimes were brought to light, just as his were.
Just kidding. I'm not doing my freak out yet.
I was about to say, I was like, seems a bit early. I don't know.
I don't know anything about that warehouse. I had nothing to do with the kidnapping after all.
Ah, come on, you douche. In order to threaten Judge Courtney, it's clear that you partook in the kidnapping.
How scary. Those who get involved with you will be charged with all sorts of crimes. In the end, there's no evidence for the instigation and for the kidnapping. None at all. Or what? Are you gonna forge some evidence? Just like Blaze and the rest?
Nah, sure I will. I'll do nothing of the sort. I can't let him provoke me.
You always say,
I'll pursue the truth no matter what.
Right. Ha! Don't you mean only the truth that's most convenient to you? After all, I said the police pull the wool over the eyes of those without power.
I feel really bad for those animals.
And that's why my revenge was necessary. None of you can catch me! Not Patricia, not Blaze, and not even you.
Mr. Edgeworth, at this rate, isn't there something, anything we can do?
Damn it all to doodle hell! Even though my logic points to this man, I just need evidence! Again! Even a single piece of evidence will suffice.
Well, it's been a fun show, but it looks like it's time for the curtains to close. And if you'd like, why don't you come and see my next performance? I'll let you if you admit defeat.
Hold it! Somebody said that. Who said that? There's always that one guy.
Who is that? Is that you, Mr. Kitty? Mr. Kitty, don't see I'll hold it, all right? Just when I'm in the middle of an epic evil laugh.
It's I, Gumshoe! Gumshoe! Oh my god! I've done it, sir! I finally healed and hold it! Just like I've always dreamed of doing, sir! I've come to save the day, finally! Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Edward.
Gummy, where the dicks have you been?
I was just doing the job that I'm able to do, pal! By which I mean I was actually being useful this game! Then a Gumshoe. Your report, please. Did a quick investigation, sir, about the warehouse John was at.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Wow, what amazing timing you have, Mr. Gumshoe.
That refrigerator warehouse is currently being rented by the Very Big Circus, just what Mr. Edward said! Ah! So it's finally here, our trump card. Well done, Detective Gumshoe. How did it take you that long to figure that out? I don't know, sir, I'm really slow! Now then, Mr. Keys.
There must be some mistake. Maybe something to do with the circus.
I see, indeed we are not well informed with the affairs of the circus. In that case, why don't we get your boss's opinion on this? Hey, Regina, you know any idea what this shit's about? Regina.
We're renting a refrigerated warehouse to store the animals' food, but I don't know much about the place. After all, I like Simon to handle everything.
No, damn it, Regina!
Ah! Curse you! Ah! Simon, how scary.
You're scared, then why are you doing your sort of aroused face? What a shame. It seems your desperate actions after the crime were in vain. If the body was found in the warehouse, suspicion would have fallen on you, the one in charge. That's why you specifically moved the body back to the Grand Tower, wasn't it? We talk about, though, him standing up, you know, when he got hit by the bull, because I feel like that, I'm pretty sure we saw him standing up, unless he was in an actual block of ice. Well, no, I don't know, I guess he would have thawed. But then again, having him just standing up like that would have been kind of hard to do. But, oh, whatever, stop thinking about it so much. Ah! However, us finding John confined at the warehouse was a fatal mistake on your part. Our resident great thief and detective are both rather exemplary. What's wrong? I can even tell you through your face, mate, that you're looking pale.
It's not over yet, Mr. Edworth.
It's not over yet.
Your logic is missing the most important piece of evidence.
Oh, please do tell.
Isn't it obvious evidence that I killed the body double with the balloon? You can't present it, can you? After all, there's no way such evidence could possibly exist.
The evidence, it exists.
What'd you say?
He's murdered the victim. Traces of the murder should still remain here. Right, it should be on the balloon, right? As he crushed the flowers, we should see the remains of the flower on it. To be clear, once we examine the basket of the balloon. Again.
The balloon again? You already find the bullet hole. There's no way you'll find anything else there.
It'll be fine, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth is a hero who always finds the truth no matter what he's up against.
That's right, pal. Of course, it's gonna be fine. Mr. Edgeworth has gotten out of a more impossible situation than I can count.
Miles, I believe in you too. I'm your Obi-Wan Kenobi. More importantly, I'm sure your old man watching over you believes in you as well.
I think it's more appropriate that my dad is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, I'm your Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm here too, Miles. Do your best. Don't let Daddy down.
Miles Edgeworth, calm down and think. You're just one step away from the perfect route.
Okay, I think we're getting to, like, this is it. The moment of demon truth. Everyone's just backing me up now. Biden was killed by this balloon, and the proof lies in the traces that left on the basket. Simon Keys, it's time for you to atone for your crimes. I'll see it with my own eyes. The moment with this past case is settled once and for all.
Please, Prosecutor Edgeworth, don't fuck up this last part, otherwise this will really ruin the tone. Deliver the final blow to this unforgivable person.
It's the final piece of evidence that proves your crimes. What traces were left on the balloon that crushed the victim? It's these fucking flowers! When John found the body, a bouquet of lion lilies was there as well.
Lion lilies. Flowers from Zhang Fa that represent the bond between parent and child.
That's your evidence? Surely they must be buried under a mountain of garbage by now. Moreover, the one who threw it away was John himself. That's not much of a bond now, is it?
That language of flowers stuff has nothing to do with this.
Calm down, John. Certainly you may have thrown the flowers away. However, I believe those emotions remain as strong as ever. Oh! And so does this big index finger of mine. Those bonds will surely protect you from that man in the form of my final piece of evidence.
What the heck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Those flowers were crushed. Ergo, hitherto, therefore. That's how you do it. They must have come into contact with a murder weapon. Perhaps we'll find the very same pollen still stuck to the basket of your balloon.
No way, no way, no way, no way. You guys examined the basket just a few moments ago. There had been a yellow pollen stuck on there. Wouldn't you have noticed it then?
Mr. Keys, evidence is not restricted to what you can see with the naked eye.
What?
Emma!
Yes,
Could you perform one more scientific investigation for us?
leave it to me. The balloon's basket, right? Ah, a reaction! A pollen reaction! Certainly pollen from a yellow flower. We'll find out soon enough whether or not it's from the same flower.
What?
You can't run away from this, Finger. No one can. I say this proves that. The body double's death was caused directly by your own hand.
No way. This can't be. Hi.
You crushed the body double to death on the roof of the tower. Then you retrieved the body double and hid it in the warehouse.
Why? Why do you have to go to the trouble of retrieving the body?
2 nights ago, he knew that a separate incident would occur at the tower.
Ah, Miss Cranes.
Precisely, leaving the body there would have disrupted his plans.
I see. Even so, he couldn't leave the body in the circus warehouse either.
Exactly, so the next day when he was bringing the body back to the tower once again, he saw the small fire John started, which caused the Mazille's head to fall. Was that when the idea came to you, your plan to pin the crime on John?
You made it look like the murder weapon was the fallen head. Such foul, cowardly behavior.
For that reason, you carried the double's body in the balloon and lowered it into the film lot. At that time, the figure of the body double being lowered down by a rope was captured in John's video recording. Thank you! Okay.
Wait, I'm a little confused though. He said he got the idea from the bullhead falling off the roof. How could he have gotten that from being set on fire? Well, but the bullhead hadn't fallen yet, right? Because he's putting it down there.
Maybe I didn't read that correctly. I don't know.
Damn. You saw through it all. Damn it. Damn you.
You manipulate animals, you manipulate people, and you manipulate cases. Almost as if you were a king. However, it's now all come to an end. You're just a mere jester, bitch.
Simon, the animals have gotten angry. Even Money and Mystique, they wish for blood. Kill the money!
The money just jumps on their back and just starts ripping Simon's hair off and skin. And he's like, ah! Oh, wow, that was a rather violent freak out. Never seen a monkey rip someone's face off before.
Never thought I'd miss your friends at all. How sad.
Oh, I'm gonna eat you, bitch.
Damn it. Don't you look at me with those eyes.
Oh, no, turns out you are an evil dude after all. Huh, it's about time you went back to being a mere clown.
Oh, here comes the freak out.
Fitting into your pitiful Jester's act. Hey, I even said Jester. Cool.
Stay away. Get away from me. Stop it. Please stop it. Daddy, help me. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I don't know anything. I didn't do anything bad. They were the bad ones, weren't they? Horace, why? Why did you stop me? If he hadn't done that,
Aw, it is sad.
I couldn't even trust the police. No one would help me. except for Dogen and his giant dog. But that man, back then, he saved me. The only one who helped me was Dogen, so I used everyone else. What's wrong with that? Stop it! Don't come any closer! Stop! Owie, owie, owie! The monkey is ruining my face! So, ah! 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 Oh my god! Oh! Ah! Please! No!
Wow, okay. There's a big bloody spot where Simon used to be. Wow. Okay, the monkey did end up ripping his face off. All right. Oh my god, when they held him down when the giant gorilla was there, I was like, holy fuck! Just punches his fucking head off. Sticks arm right through his chest. Dude, gorillas are powerful as shit. He would have snapped him in half like a twig. Seems the game is finally over. Who is that mysterious person?
Oh, it's me.
That's right. You haven't shown up yet. Shelly the Killer.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I must thank you. Oh, that's right, you were my client, and I'm here to murder the shit out of him. You've exposed the true identity of the mastermind. Now I am free to...
What?
Drawing a gun would be most inadvisable. Stay where you are and do not move.
I don't have a gun! I just have these monkeys! And they're not listening to me anymore!
You do have a gun, do you not? You tended to draw and fire it without anyone noticing.
Oh, he must have taken it from the body double when he killed him. Oh, I see.
This man has betrayed his bond of trust with me. He would have me kill the president while knowing full well he was the body double. Lying about a target is an extremely dangerous thing to do to an assassin. Not having all the cards on the table can seriously jeopardize an assassination.
I see. So that was actually even hinting earlier. How very clever that was. They hinted at earlier that when he said that was a false target, I mean, he realized that the president wasn't the real president. Clever, clever, clever.
However, what is even more unforgivable is your deception and your attempt to manipulate me. The time has come for your retribution.
Stop! Oh! Fucking Dogen!
You are.
Oh my god, no fucking badass way! Are they about to duke it out? Oh, watch two assassins just go at it.
You are. It has been far too long, Shelley. Please step aside. That man is my prey. I must ask that you spare his life. Please permit this young acolyte to receive his proper punishment in prison. And if I refuse, his is the first life I've saved. I will not allow it to be taken so easily. You saved a life. The assassin, Sir Dogen. Ironic, is it not? That I, the one who has taken countless lives, am making a plea for this young one's life.
He saved my life just as I saved his. Before I knew it, I grew fond of the lad. You may laugh at me as much as you wish. However, I must ask that you spare the life of the boy. From one assassin to another, please make this allowance.
Nope, fuck it. I understand. You are willing to go that far.
What a twist!
You have my thanks. I am in your debt.
No need for thanks. I simply felt there would be no merit in a fight to the death with you. That is all. And with that, I must take my leave. Hope you all enjoyed that epic shit.
Ah! Like Batman. Damn it! Wait! The hell did he do that? He didn't even drop like a flash bomb or anything. It's just gone. Just blinked out of existence. Is he no instant transmission? I don't know, Lang. Probably. Damn it!
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I must thank you as well. It was necessary for this young acolyte to be put in his place. And that you have done.
I didn't do it for you, you wrinkly old fuck.
Now then, it's time for me to return to my humble cage, surrounded by iron bars. Right, Anubis. Right, boy. Who's a good little booger? Oh, look who's here.
Hey, priest guy, you killed my dad, right? You killed my father, prepare to die.
Indeed, I'm not one to forget those I have slain. I see. You must despise me, boy with horns. In that case, you must be the protagonist of that Ico game. Yes, good. Grow more powerful. Date that white girl for a bit. Get a cool sword.
Then find me, and we shall stew battle with one another. It'll be awesome. Yes, I knew it. Ico was connected to this after all. Ah!
John!
Do not panic. I simply let the boy with the horns my knife.
Oh,
Take that knife and run it through my throat. A single stab should do it.
oh shit, all right. Yes, do it! Do it!
I've long grown weary of my wooden carvings. Revenge.
Revenge! Now I just spent all that time getting you off murder, John.
John, don't do it! John, for the love of all that is good in British, please, I beg of you!
Until just now, I'd intended to seek revenge, no matter how many years it took. Revenge? Revenge is good. Really good. But then I saw this weird guy freak out, and I was like, no, I don't want any of that. I'm too cool for this shit. I'm fucking John Marsh, alright? I'm gonna grow up to be a cowboy, and then I'm gonna go out and shoot some people in slow motion.
Oh, I knew it! The Red Dead Redemption is connected to this too! Everything's connected to Ace Attorney Investigations too!
While your pain and suffering slips away, everything becomes numb, and you'll feel nothing. Yeah, you may be right. I thought about that while I listened to what you had to say.
John!
But the only one who would be satisfied with revenge would be myself, right? If I become a murderer, my mom would go through even more pain and suffering. My friends from the movie, too. All those people who care about me as well. The boy with horns says some interesting things. That's right, I finally get it now. I'll never forgive you, but I'm not the one who should punish you. After all, isn't that what my mom and that weird-ass prosecutor guy are for?
John,
Ah, everybody's happy.
John, you just said some really profound stuff just now!
Okay, perhaps you should study up a little more yourself. You need to learn to be more profound and less goofy.
Is that so? Well then, young one, it is time for us to depart.
Where to?
To prison, of course. That place will be our home.
Our home?
And also, Patricia Rowland goes there. Nah! We can kill her there if you want.
Oh, goody.
And with that, the case that involved and infected so many people came to a close. Wow. Epic shit right there. However, there was still one last thing I had to do. Okay. Goddess of Law, your law is a lie! April 8th, 2:54 p.m., Grand Tower PIC meeting room. And the gang's all here.
Mr. Edgeworth, sorry to keep you waiting.
Where the fuck is my little cinnamon bun? God dang it, he better shove for my finale.
Why'd you call Uncle Ray and the rest of us out here?
Mr. Edgeworth, the formal proceedings have just come to a close.
What are you talking about?
All right, my badge. This is the place where I once relinquished my prosecutor's badge.
This is your prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is the meaning of this?
Consider this my resignation. I am no longer a prosecutor.
In order to save me when I was suffering from my memory loss, you...
A certain man once said, the only ally a defendant has is their attorney. By trusting in their client, an attorney draws closer to the truth. The sign of that man still shines brilliantly in my eyes. Just the image of my father fighting in court does.
Gregory.
However, this is nothing more than that man and my father's way of life. It is not mine. Nope, staying a prosecutor, baby.
Mr. Edgeworth,
I think I shall live as a prosecutor after all.
Oh, I see. So you made your decision.
I honestly wasn't really sure I was gonna go. He was gonna. I thought he may actually become a defense attorney, but nope, he's sticking to his guns.
I'm sorry.
No, I understand. That's your answer, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, then that's the end of this conversation. Don't regret it. Even if you beg me later, I won't let you work for me ever again.
I understand.
But you know, Miles, fuck you. Mind if I ask why you chose to live as a prosecutor?
Because I like to fuck people over. I don't know.
Mr. Shields, you asked me this before. To fight crime as a prosecutor, to save people as a defense attorney. I want you to think carefully about how you want to live your life from now on.
I thought long and hard about that question ever since. How should I live my life? And after this case concluded, I finally found my answer. I want to save people as a prosecutor.
As a prosecutor,
Simon Keys, he too was a victim. Yeah. He lost a parent in a past murder, and with it, the ability to believe in anything else. I too know that feeling. The feeling of losing what's important to you and being unable to believe in anything. I doubted everything during my lonely battles in those days. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. The one who saved me was Phoenix Wright.
Objection!
I thought maybe they were gonna show Phoenix Wright in the Ace Attorney investigation style. No, the artists were like, fuck it, we're done with this game. Mr. Keys may have been all alone, unable to find salvation from the law. He had no choice but to turn his hand to revenge. And suppose you never thought to seek help from the police.
no way. As long as Blaze around, any evidence would be destroyed by him. Actually, didn't something like that almost happen today during Patricia's trial?
I want to save those like Simon Keys.
So, how would you save him?
I'm sure this tragedy could have been avoided if only he could have relied on the courts.
But instead, he was cornered by Blaze to Best to use the power of law for evil. For evil! The form of the law can change depending on who wields it. It can be at once a shield to protect and a blade to harm.
Ooh, can I be head prosecutor? Is that where we're going with this?
That too is a contradiction of the law.
A contradiction, huh? That's true. It sure is a contradiction in the law. The way the law is right now, it isn't always completely right.
The only way to right those contradictions is by joining in the court system. The one who could have saved Simon Keys was not an attorney, but rather a watchman of the law, a prosecutor. I shall face the contradictions of the law as a prosecutor. That makes sense.
Well said, Miles, well said. I see, that's just like you. But you know, it'll be tough. It won't just be a walk in the park. You'll be going up against the law itself. Do you realize that, right?
I do, however, someone must. I will fight the law, and this time, I will win.
Yep, Uncle Ray believes in you too. The law evolves and grows, just like all of us do. I'm sure you can pull it off. After all, you're Gregory's son.
Damn straight I am.
Your old man would never give up, no matter what. His eyes always saw only what laid straight ahead. Miles, when you chose to live as a prosecutor, your eyes look just like your father's. It looks like you've grown up a bit. I really wish your old man could see you now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shields. I bow to thee. Justine, you ended up being pretty cool too.
So then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, allow me to formally return this to you.
Yes, my ninja star. Please do.
Don't fuck it, it's mine now. I, Justine Courtney, as a member of the PIC, do hereby return to Miles Edgeworth the rights and privileges of prosecutor in the name of the goddess of law. Now, eat ninja star!
Oh, you sharpened it for me. How nice of you.
With that, Prosecutor Edgeworth is revived!
I live again!
I even got you this new cravat to replace the one that was chewed up by that dog.
Wow! Oh my god, no way. How did you know? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, my neck was feeling so naked up till now. That's great, sir!
So then, Prosecutor Edgeworth, it's time for Uncle Ray to make his exit. I report to your old man I'm all about the traitor in the Edgeworth family.
Thank you for everything. Truly. I wonder if we'll see you in later games. Actually, I wonder if we'll see me in later games. I better show up in some of those later Ace Attorney games. God damn it.
Next time we meet, we'll just back be in the courtroom. I hope you'll be ready. Uncle Ray might not look it, but he's an Ace Attorney after all.
I look forward to seeing the attorney my father trained in action. That'd be cool as shit if we did battle at some point.
Take care.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, welcome back.
How about I see you in later games too? And oh my god, I better see Sebastian later too. I want to see him and see him come back, and he ends up being like he really does become the best attorney ever. Judge Courtney, I must give my thanks to you as well.
To me.
Or the best prosecutor, I mean. You saw to fix the corruption within the PIC from the inside. That must truly have been a lonely battle.
No, it was not, for I was never alone. Because the goddess of law is always by your side, right? No, I had Sebastian with me.
You made me realize that one could fight in such a way. Prosecutor's office, no, the entire legal world is caught up in this contradiction. If that cannot be set right, there is a truth that will never see the light of day. It's only through your help that I was able to find this new path. The prosecutor's path. One that fights against the contradictions in the law.
I too find that promising. As one in the service of the goddess of law, you shall certainly succeed in helping the law grow.
Let's meet again in the courtroom.
Yes. I must apologize for my shameful acts during the trial 2 days ago. Next time I shall fulfill my duties as a judge perfectly.
Your Honor, you're gonna be our new turkey-loving person.
No, I'm not really a big turkey fan.
What? Get out of my presence, you dirty bitch!
Oh my god, it's old man judge!
The hell? What? I've been gone for just a couple of weeks. You replace me with this chick? Oh, god damn it!
Udgy, you're back from vacation.
Yes, I have returned from the Himalayas, where I studied in the art of bagelry and turkeyness and shit. I don't know. And the point is, I'm back. I better show up in later games too. Assuming I don't die of old age or whatever. What am I talking about? I'm 300 years old. If I was gonna die, I'm pretty sure I would have died by now. Anyway, see you bitches in later games.
Your Honor, I do not intend to speak regarding your ideals.
Prosecutor Edgeworth?
However, the greatest judge I know is one overflowing with humanity. Oh, not that guy though. Oh, even during a trial, that judge experienced happiness, anger, sadness, and joy. But nevertheless, always hands down the correct verdict in the end. It's difficult to say, but sometimes I feel that perfection is not always correct.
So, a judge too has the right to behave in such a manner? Thank you very much.
That's right, you have a lot to learn from me.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, when I pursued and fought against Blaze the Best, the goddess of law was not the only one by my side.
Oh, right, your son too.
It's John! When I have this cutout with me, I feel a strange sense of courage well up from within. No matter how painful things became, no matter how strong the foe, when I remember that I am not alone, I'm able to keep moving forward. Wrongs must be put right, for John's sake as well.
John, too, lost his father in a past crime.
That is more important to me than even the words of the goddess of law. Though I'm sure the goddess would be angered by those words.
The statue just comes alive and just slices her in half. Ah! Your bond with your son is the secret to your strength, I imagine.
I don't have to be perfect. I just want to give it to grow little by little. Both as a judge and as a mother. That is how I feel.
Seems there is much each of us has yet to learn.
Agreed. We are still but children before the world. Let us grow in our respective paths until we meet again. You know, maybe we can also hook up every now and then.
Oh, that sounds hot. Let's do it. That sounds like some sexy fan fiction right there.
I shall look forward to that reunion.
Diggity.
Diggity indeed. May the blessings of the goddess of law be upon you as you follow your new path.
Fare thee well, Lady Justine. But I care about— where is Sebastian, damn it? And then once lost my position as prosecutor, I have now reclaimed it, so that I may tread a new path as a prosecutor. I shall surely reach the truth, winning at the end of this path, no matter how difficult the path may be. If any seek to stop me on my path, they shall receive no mercy. How many times did I say path again? No matter who they will be, I will shout just one word. Objection! I'll shout just one phrase. Go for it! Connect Four!
Chief, what sort of scoop are you aiming for next? Hey, ain't you journalist? There ain't nothing more than information. You may be my apprentice, but you're still my business route. I ain't gonna tell you everything. But that's my mentor, all right. I reckon you're even more prepared than me. I understand. I'll get my information using my own 2 feet. Yeah, that's the spirit. By the way, would you mind asking what sort of scoop you're aiming for next? Mind me asking? Huh? Chief? Ain't no need to be stingy. I'm your mentor after all. You tell me right now. That's just heinous. What can I say? I'm light-hearted. I don't give a shit.
Glad to see Lana learned absolutely nothing from this game. Oh goody, we're gonna see what happened to me. Am I still eating my ice cream cone? God, is this thing ever going to melt? Oh, that's some good stuff. Seems that the wound on my left arm has yet to heal. The bodyguard who inflicted this wound upon me. His name is a name I will never forget. Now then, shall I return to being a simple ice cream salesman? Perhaps this time I should try being a crepe salesman instead. For now, I shall live a calm life, until my services are required once more.
I hope you show up later, dude. You're cool as shit. I feel like we got to see him a lot more this time, and I feel like it really, fleshed out his character.
Hey, whatever happened to the bodyguard guy? I might have been knocked out once by a prosecutor named Edgeworth. Hey, I got a polar bear. I'll keep on trying to escape. Well, I'm damn my fighting spirit. Ain't that right, Rocky? Yeah. The gong will sound off my next escape will ring out soon enough. Till then, just keep working out. Yeah, stay chisel.
I wish I had my own polar bear. Yes, what happened to Dot on his forehead guy?
Are you crying in my studies, girlfriend groomer? I work as hard as ever. I spend every day covered in mud. Perhaps this suits my true nature far better than the life of a newspaper salesman. Once I leave the prison, I hope to earn an honest wage as a pet trimmer. Huh? My sentence has been extended because I was Warden Wolden's accomplice. No. It's my wig. Who do you think you are? I've been giving a rat's ass about these stupid animals' well-being. Deal with the pet trimmer's license. Damn it! I will burn this whole mother to the ground. God damn it!
Aha! Yeah! Aha! And everyone in prison died that day. The end.
What happened to you, other girl that sounds just like me? Regina was really shocked by the truth about Simon, too. I mean, I trusted him as my subordinate. There's no use fretting over it. The show must go on. I have to do my best so that I won't lose to the magic or ventriloquist divisions.
I was worried we were gonna bring those guys up again.
One of the greatest rewards ever. What's that'll blow away this entire case.
Yeah, whatever happened to that ventriloquist guy you were supposedly dating?
Oh yeah, I dumped his ass.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Sir Han Ding Dong Doodly, back in jail.
It seems I've grown soft at my old age. Right, Anubis? Right, boy, yes. To think that the life I saved from Wim 18 years ago would drive me such lengths. Thanks to that, I'm confined to my humble cell once more.
Dude, you walked back here on your own accord, dude.
Well, this time the child is here as well. Perhaps it won't be such a bore. Right, boy.
Yeah, that's a really smart idea, guys. The guys that were in cohorts with one another were allies. Yeah, let's put them in the same jail.
Oh, singing songs. Today's dessert is chocolate cake.
That gently melting moment of allure.
I will wait for you forever, Kate. I shall come here every day just as you and Raymond did for me.
That's right, she's in jail now.
Monsieur Shields, Prosecutor Edgeworth, I am truly grateful to them. I cannot believe I am able to eat your desserts once more, Monsieur Master.
Oh, I have been allowed to distribute my treats in both the detention center and the prison. For the past 18 years, I have brought joy to one and all with my delicious sweets.
Aw. Oh my god, so many beautiful characters in this game. So many wonderful fucking characters. God dang it, I love it so much.
Oh, goody, let's know what's happened to me. Yesy, thanks for everything, boys. I love my drugs. Of course, I owe Greggy my things, too. After all, I get to stuff myself with Jeffy's delicious desserts once again. Next time, maybe I'll use one of Jeffy's sweets to create a new drug. They tuck in diet. You tuck in your stomach while you tuck into do dessert. It'll be delicious and slimming and also good for your health.
That sounds disgusting. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Oh yes, also the most other important character that no one wants to see again. I'm glad I got to sketch so many beauties, dude. But man, it kind of glimpse of my beauties sketch. She had a misunderstanding and clobbered me in the face with my sketchbook. What the hell, dude? So in exchange for my sketch of beauties, I had one beauty walk out on me. Maybe it's time for me to start getting more serious about my life. Who am I kidding? I'm fucking Larry. Do I take the path of an artist, or do I follow the path of my heart? Follow the path of my boner. Oh, my heart. I mean the heart of my new lady. What am I talking about? I follow the path of the boner every time, dude. Thank God. Don't show up in any more games, please.
Detective Bad, oh yeah, baby. Mr. Bad, thank you for all your help today. That's right. I'll testify about the IS-7 incident as much as you need me to. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Seems pretty active, too.
So wait, were you in prison, though?
Just take the same path as Gregory, but rather live as a prosecutor, not take the same path. Well, I'm kind of sad that I won't get to work with him, but I'll continue to watch over him. It looks like you've grown up quite a bit yourself. You're not eating paper anymore like a little weirdo. I'm so happy Mr. Bad actually praised me. If you ever need a hand from attorney Raymond Shields, give me a call anytime, any place. Yeah, no way.
I don't think we actually got to see Old Man Bad in this game at all until now. Yeah, so I'm the old lady in those two.
The crimes are punished far more leniently than I expected. Also, it's proven that I have been threatened. Ow! No crime is more heavy or light than any other. I'm sorry. Of course I regret what I did. However, I'm so glad I can still be together with you, Granny.
Aw.
Girl, I'm about to die today now. Oh, you want to hurry back to work? Huh, that's right. The next corpse is waiting for us after all.
That's grim. Translations.
I feel like I'm gonna show up in a later spin-off. I'm glad that my scientific investigation came in handy this time around as well. I'm gonna grow up to eat cheesy poofs or chocolate poofs or whatever it was. Good thing I rushed back here from all the way from Europe. And now, I have to leave again. And that kind of takes the fire out of a girl, as you can imagine. But it's all so I can become an actual forensic scientist. So then I guess it's time to go. If anything comes up, be sure to call me right away. The second I get the word, I'll dash right over. Time to grow up to be a rather jaded human being. While eating my chocolate poofy things. I can't remember what the snackoos, that's it. Oh yes. And I have got to show up in later games, come on. The greater the father, the greater the expectations are for the children. Prosecutor the best, was it? His way of life shall be tested henceforth. Will he stay a stupid shit? Will he actually become competent, just as mine was? Miles Edgeworth chose to live a different life from his father as a prosecutor. I suppose that too is an answer.
That's our hero, all the people that have been help with the translations and stuff for the game. I will say they did such a fucking excellent job. This felt so professional.
I could never have imagined the truth that my old man was hiding. Unlike me, who only thought about the Leng clan. My old man was trying to protect an entire nation. But I swear to you, all that I will carry on his will. Even if the president was a fake, and the real one was murdered. I swear that I, together with my men, shall revive Zhengfa. Someday I will surely show you all the Zhengfa brimming with life.
Shifa! 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 Or Shifu, I mean. Shifu! 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 Ah! Ah! It's the old man singing!
Oh yes, good. Let's see what happened to me. Oh wait, it's so bad. I've asked everyone to stop calling me the best.
I know. I had a hard time letting that one go, too. I don't like it. It makes me feel like I'm just borrowing Pop's power. Fortunately, it's also my name, which makes it really confusing. I shall study even harder before it tries for Pops. I'll become stronger so that I won't lose even to Mr. Edward. Now then, let's start by thinking up my new nickname.
I swear to God, he better show up later. I will be so pissed off.
A lot has happened, but thankfully the film was a roaring success.
Gossip articles about the murder made our movie the talk of the country. Monster Spade appears from the mighty Mozilla. It's the true face of the monster who murdered the president of Zangfa. Huh? Isn't that you in the photo, Mr. Powers?
What? Huh? How could something like this happen? No! Hoo-ah!
Now, it's fine, isn't it? Thanks to those articles that our film is a big hit.
Much obliged.
Poor Mr. Powers.
I just can't catch a break, can I?
Hello, John. Let's get on our fucking way now. John, I greatly enjoyed watching your movie.
It was a piece of shit. Come on. It's no big deal. It's not like I had a major role or anything.
You're the boy who talked to the Mozilla. What are you saying? You play the key character who connects Mozilla and Gordy. There's no one else besides you who could have played the part.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it would be nice if there's a sequel. I really enjoy working as an actor. You know, it's not easy. Mom, before we head home, can we go buy something? I'd like to decorate our home with a lion lily for Dad.
Oh, son. Then one will not suffice. We'll need two more. One for me and one for Amy.
Oh my God, that is so fucking adorable. Thank you to all our supporters! Edward says, April 8th, 4:17 p.m., High Prosecutor's office, room 1202. I knew this episode would be long, but holy fucking dicks, it's really long. I was thinking, so you know what? No matter how long this episode is, I'm probably just gonna make it into one last big episode, but fuck me, this is really, really long. I think I might still have to split into two. I think it'd be like 2 episodes, and they're still gonna be like an hour and a half each.
Wow, really were busy with all those cases, weren't we, sir?
Indeed, we were. Why did all these incidents happen in such a quick succession? Literally like 10 minutes after the first game.
I feel like things are always busy whenever I'm around.
Wait, Kay, wouldn't that mean you're a magnet for crimes?
Hey, Gummy, that was rude.
I do the impression that he's not entirely wrong. So then, Kay, do you intend to resume your training, become a great thief? Or do you just want to sit here and be my goofy sidekick a little longer?
I don't know.
Oh, something under my pal?
How should I put it? Until now, I'd always been chasing after my father. So that I could become a great thief just like him.
Like the previous Yanagarasu, I suppose.
But watching you, Mr. Edgeworth, made me think, maybe instead of chasing after my father, I should find my own path. I mean, you didn't become a defense attorney either.
Chasing after a parent's shadow isn't the only path in life for a child after all.
Going to aim to be a hero in my own way.
That sounds good. That sounds better than committing crime.
Of course, that doesn't mean I'm gonna throw away the name of the great thief Yatagarasu.
Now what sort of hero you become? Kay will always still be Kay.
Thanks, Gummy. Gummy will always be Gummy.
Of course, pal. Plan to keep pushing forward on my path as a detective after all.
Then it comes to you were the most useful you've ever been in any game. Seriously, this was a big game for you.
Mr. Edgeworth, I look forward to continuing to work with you, sir.
Yes, I think I actually remember reading some comments from you guys saying that Gumshoe doesn't show up in the later games. What? Are you kidding me? He was such a quintessential role of those games. I'm shocked by it. So then who replaces him as the lead detective? Is it Emma? So I'll be counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. We're never gonna see your fat ass again. Daddy, you saved me many times during these past cases. You have my gratitude. As you look forward to your next salary assessment, I'm gonna raise it a whole 10 cents, baby.
What?
I know, right? It's the first time I ever raised a salary.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Now I'm cutting it again. What's wrong? I'm saying that your salary ought to be raised.
Really, sir? I can't believe it.
I've been working my whole fucking my career for this.
Isn't that great, Gummy?
It's like a dream come true. I can finally say goodbye to my instant noodle lifestyle. However, that doesn't mean you can start slacking off. The real work begins from here on out. You should prepare yourself. Yes, sir. Roger that, sir. I'll devote my body, my soul, following after you, Mr. Edworth. I love you so much, sir. Ah, get away from me. No, don't touch me. No, never mind. I'm cutting your salary again. The path Mr. Shields and Judge Corney taught me is to take stand against the contradictions in the law and to reach the truth at the end of that road. What am I able to do? That is a question I must continue to dwell upon. Certainly, this path will not be easy. However,
Prosecutor Edward, when I pursued and fought against Blaze to best, the goddess of law was not the only one by my side. It's John. When I have this cut out with me, I feel a strange sense of courage well up from within. When I remember that I am not alone, I'm able to keep moving forward.
your bond with your son is the secret to your strength, I imagine. Does that mean I gotta go find me a chicken hook over there? Give me a baby? Bonds, huh?
I completely forgot.
Ah, Jesus! That was sudden. What's wrong?
I'm searching for members for the new Yatagarasu team.
All right. Now you mention it, I do remember you saying something to that effect. You were thinking about Regino, then you decided, nah, she's too goofy.
Man, I wasn't even able to find a single person. Can you imagine it? A team combining their powers in order to steal the truth.
Aren't we the team? Are we gonna decide that now? Are we new Team Yatagarasu? Go, Team Edgeworth!
I want to create an invincible team like that, but...
What are you saying, pal? Don't you already have a team? Yes! Together, the three of us can solve any case that comes our way!
Yeah, you're right! Prosecutor, a detective, and a great thief!
I told you that's what I told you at the very beginning of this game, Kay. You weren't listening to me, though.
The imbecile trio of heroes that steals, captures, and pursues the truth.
Hearing all that kind of makes me feel sorry for the truth. As long as the three of us are together, and there's nothing to fear! Isn't that right, Mr. Edworth? Yes, you are correct. Because I will be the one doing most of the work. Until his last moments, my father ran along his own path. I too shall advance along mine. Accompanied by my somewhat boisterous comrades. As long as they are by my side, I can walk forward without hesitation. On this new path, as a prosecutor. Prosecutors and attorneys. The path I walk is not my father's. However, I'm certain that the two paths are not separate. Though we may walk in opposite directions, our destination is the same. Why, you may ask? Because both paths lead to the one and only truth, with a capital letter. The one true God. Yes, just like my dear old daddy. The end. Brah fucking vo.
Save your clear data.
Oh, that was fucking beautiful. Brah freaking vo. Ace Attorney Investigations 2. You absolutely lived up to your freaking my expectations. Oh my god. My expectations were high because everyone was just like, oh, it's the best game ever and shit. Like, god dang, it better be good. Well, guess the fuck what, Nico? It was. And it was amazing. Oh, so good. This game was so good. I enjoyed every moment of it. Just, seriously, like, they just kind of, I feel like this would kind of shit on a lot of some of the other ones, you know? Like, and the other ones which I thought were really good, but this one sort of like, I feel like really took it to like the next level of, oh my god, like, just so good. Absolutely my new favorite Ace Attorney game. Absolutely, hands down. Sorry, Apollo Justice and Trials and Tribulations. You guys were fucking great, but god dang, this was just like, I mean, it's just not a competition here, all right? Just so many, just wonderful things about this game. First, I gotta give a major props to the people who translated and localized this game, the fan group, because god dang, they did an amazing job. Everything seemed so professional. It seemed like a legitimate, localization. So it was amazing. I think if it, I'm really glad that this game, with how good it was, ended up getting such a strong and devoted group of people to do this for it. So thank you so much to that group. I doubt you're watching this or probably know this exists, but if you happen to be, or even one of you was, thank you so much, because it really, I'm really glad I was able to experience this game. Now, of course, just the game itself, just the characters in this game were just like, they all had purpose. There wasn't a character that felt out of place or sort of wasted or whatever. I don't know. Everyone felt significant. And that's, I feel like, a lot of times in Ace Attorney games, there's always like a few characters that are kind of like, whatever, you could have taken them or leaving them. They really didn't play. They maybe come in for one little testimony and that's it. But this one, it was like everyone was significant, and not just for their individual case, but to the big picture, And this one did an amazing job with this final case, be it, tying in everything. So all the cases, everything was significant. And that's just, that's the best part, I think it's why a lot of people tend to not like the third cases of Ace Attorney games, because they always tended to be cases that aren't really related to the big picture, at least not very much, like the Berry Big Circus one. And while they aren't bad, it's just, when it doesn't contribute to the main story, it's hard to get as excited about it. But this one, everything and it wrapped up so beautifully. I loved the ending. I liked how they had Simon become the main antagonist, and that it really was all facade. I thought he was a very good antagonist here. Even, we don't figure out who he was until the end, but he was around, he was still there. This is definitely a game, I think, playing through it a second time, where you can sort of catch all the little nuances, would really be beneficial, to really get all those little bits. There was a lot of stuff. I can't honestly say for certain that there aren't any plot holes. I think the one thing that threw me off again at the end was when they said they were, he was inspired by the head falling down, but the head hadn't fallen down yet. I don't know. I might have read that wrong, though. So I'm not, gonna jump the gun on that. I'd have to think long and hard about some of this to really know if there's, a plot hole anywhere. But from what I can tell off the bat, it all seems pretty solid. You guys can tell me if you thought you came across any of those. As you guys did point out, that there were definitely quite a few, sort of coincidences that were, beneficial. That's not very unusual for an Ace Attorney game, so I kind of come to expect it, And I didn't think there was anything too ridiculous, There wasn't any ridiculous logic shit either, like the flying people, God dang it. Whenever there's somebody flying, it's always something ridiculous. At least this is when we had a flying, person, it was like, oh, it's because he was in a blimp. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Nope, we swung him from a rope and dangled him in the air. Nope, the cape just got knocked off the dead body onto the statue and then lifted into the air. It's like, the logic felt sound. It didn't feel forced. I feel like we had a lot of really good closure on Lang's story, on, Edra's story, on Kay's as well. Things that, were brought up in the first Ace Attorney game. And I gotta say, we're just a massive jump in quality from the first game to this game. Going from the first game, which in my opinion, out of all the games I've played so far, was probably my least favorite. Not a bad game by any stretch of imagination, but there was a lot of things wrong with it. And compared to some of the other games, I just didn't think it was quite as good. But to this one, which I thought was considered to be the best in the series, they really found their footing this time, didn't they? Justine and Sebastian, they ended up being so much better too as the game went on. I really like Sebastian, and I really hope he shows up, as well as Courtney. They were both just such good characters. I'd feel really bad if they just didn't show up in any more of the Ace Attorney games, because they're just so excellent. But then again, I guess, I don't know, there's always that possibility they don't show up because, well, we never localized this game in the West, officially, so. But I hope they do. I liked how they tied in a lot of the Edgeworth's past with his father and Bray and stuff into this game. And all, how this all sort of fits, it fits within the narrative. It didn't seem to come out of, left field or anything. It was just stuff that we weren't aware of. And I don't know, just everything about this game is just so expertly written and crafted. It must have taken some seriously good writers to create this game. And I tip my hat to you guys, because god dang, just fucking amazing job. The music was really good too. I gotta say, I thought a lot of the songs, I really like John's song. That song there at the end with not Sebastian. Although Sebastian actually did have kind of goofy music. His themes were fun too, but Simon's song was pretty cool. The gameplay was great. It's the usual Ace Attorney fare, but I liked the chess thing. I thought that was a pretty cool new mechanic. And the investigations, none of them felt too like painstaking, because like some of them can tend to do. I do think, and I don't know if I'd really call this a criticism, but maybe just sort of a thought, because I don't know if the game would be better if it had been this way. But I do think quite a bit was sort of jam-packed in that final case. Like the whole thing with Sebastian, I almost feel like that could have been its own separate case, you know, with Sebastian getting his redemption arc. And it just seemed like there was like a lot of stuff packed into this final thing, you know, like tying everything together. And I don't know, it seems like maybe some of that could have been spread out a little bit, you know, maybe not all clumped at the end. But like I said, I don't know if I would say it's a criticism, maybe just more of like a, you know, a suggestion. I don't know. It may not have been better. I mean, it made the final case amazing, and not like the other cases were, you know, insignificant in any way, and they were all very interesting. I think I am actually really glad that I played this after Apollo Justice, because I think, like, you guys said that I think one of the initial reasons why I played Apollo Justice first was because you guys had told me that this game was so good that if you played Apollo Justice afterwards, it might have felt a lot, I don't know, it wouldn't have been nearly as good and would have felt a little bit like a letdown. I kind of have to agree. I think if I had played this first, it would have tarnished my playthrough of Apollo Justice, I think, because it's true. I mean, while I loved Apollo Justice, it wasn't nearly as good as this. It just wasn't. And, you know, I think it was definitely better to sort of work up to this, you know, even though technically it was like, you know, I finished Ace Attorney Investigations 1, I think I just jumped straight to 2, but I think this worked out for the best. But yes, with this actually brings to an end my Ace Attorney DS adventures. Finally! Oh my god! That was a lot of games. But finally, we'll be moving on to the 3DS, where we got Dual Destinies, Spirit of Justice, and also there's the crossover game with Professor Layton. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that one or not. I guess I'd have to decide if I'll do any of the Professor Layton games or not. But I thoroughly enjoyed this Let's Play, and I really hope that you guys did as well. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite. And if you're not ready, subscribe. Become Piggy Penguin, where the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the fits are always funny. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next after this. I've got a lot of choices. I don't know. I might do another voting thing. I emphasis on might. I don't know. I might pick it myself, but I might, you know, possibly reach out to you guys and see if you have, you know, do another one of the votings for it. Just because I'm totally not sure. You know, still got a little while before Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is released at the end of this month, and I still getting through Angel Beats. So. But yeah, I'll ponder on it a bit. Feel free to leave recommendations in the comments below for what you would like to see next. Oh yes, and also that's right. As you guys pointed out, this actually ended up being the longest Ace Attorney game series. It beat out the first Phoenix Wright, which I think had been the longest till now. Like holy shit, yeah, this ended up being over 30 episodes. That's fucking long, man. This was a long game. Thank God it was so damn good too. And it's not like these episodes were like, you know, super short or anything. They're like, a lot of these were well over an hour, so it was just a damn long game. All right, Edgeworth, I'm going to let you take it from here. Yes, thank you, Piggy Penguins, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, till next time, guys, stay classy!
You better give me that bunny. No, it's my bunny. No, it's mine. No, you better give me that. Oh, bunny. Oh, I got you, bunny. I got you. Ooh. Oh no, he's on my back. It's my weak spot. I can't hit anything from there. Oh. No, not my back. No. No. Ah. I know.